All right, guys, I am just totally blown away. Totally blown away. So I just got back from the Sportsman Banquet. Amazing testimony. I'm blown away about that. Chad did a great job with sharing the gospel. He went to the book of Romans, how we all have sinned, and we all know we're a sinner, and we can't do this ourselves, save ourselves, and only Jesus can. Um, Blown away, guys, with this church. So I had talked to some people and said, hey, in this group, I'm going to be frank with you all. I need some help. And that's what we do, right? As a church, we help one another. Well, this guy took offense, said I didn't belong to the group. And I've done a video on it. And I'm like, you got to be kidding me. What the heck, right? And he was like, oh, I'm not comfortable, mentioning this to the group. And I'm like, he's like, that's a big ask. And I'm like, we have a big God. God can do anything, right? So I said, I'm in the pro-life work. This is what I do. I find resources to help women, especially later on when they're left, right? So there was a bit of disagreement there. His convictions were not my convictions. And so I had talked to the pastor and stuff, and he had already told me before this happened that they work with a partner. Last night they told me there's these people who help people. And I'm like, do they work in the auto industry? I mean, do they own a business? And he's like, no, they just help people. Don't know if it's the same people. This is an anonymous partner these people have, and they are helping me with more than what I asked. What I asked for, they are going above and beyond, way past that, and I did not ask for that. And I'm just so thankful and just overwhelmed today. So I took a quote that I had, sent it to the pastor, and said, I want your thoughts on this. I didn't have to send it to him. He's like, this is your money. You can do this with it. You can do this with it, or you can do this with it. It's up to you what you want. And he had asked me, in an email, what do you want? What are you looking for? And I said, I don't care. I just need some wheels. That's all I need is wheels. And they went way beyond what I expected. So, kind of a urgent situation here, guys. And again, when your husband leaves, what are you supposed to do, guys? You had planned, this is your golden years. You're like, okay, we just got to get past this whole thing with COVID and get past just making sure we have a home. We have, one leaving the nest, another one leaving the nest, and then we will have plenty of money. And then when that plan goes, what are you supposed to do? We would have had tons of money. So he spent the money on what he wanted, left me out in the cold. And then, I remember one time, he had Camaros, a Nova, Firebirds, bikes, everything he wanted. One time, it was my turn to have a vehicle. I was now working at Kia, and I went and got myself a vehicle, and he took a fit. He took a fit. What are you doing buying that thing? I'm like, I'm working now. That's what I'm doing. The one time I wanted a nice vehicle, he had a truck. I'm like, yeah, if you want a truck, go ahead and get a truck. I don't care. He had another truck. I didn't care. The one time I get a vehicle, he took a fit. So, guys, these people that I'm around, they got me a quote on a really nice vehicle. I'm excited looking at it. I will look into it. And I'm going to look around a little bit, but time is not on my side with my van. So, we got to get things going here. So, I'm going to do some research tonight, get that done. And then last night I had a great Bible study, and it was about, again, the gospel was preached again. I was thinking about how good God is, because when we get saved, he saves us before we even know, like anything about, doing what's right. He saves us. So like we were talking last night about Exodus, the 10 Commandments. Before the 10 Commandments were even given, he had saved people out of Egypt, right? So same thing with us. God saves us, and then he teaches us his 10 commandments and the intent behind the 10 commandments, because he wants us to be free. And somebody had shared last night saying it's like a railroad, it's like a train. If you see a train and you